Takes the three. Sinks the triple. He's got 9.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
Westbrook way outside. They get it again. Out to the right wing. Another shot. Here's Davis. And at last, they get one to fall.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Payne's shot is good.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Lakers leading by 22. 1:14 left to play here in the second quarter. And he comes up with the deuce.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And Davis sends it back. Lee against Walker. Kicks it to Westbrook. From deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
3-point field goal.
Walker's got 6 assists in the game.
Now, that might have been a little bit longer shot than what Westbrook would have liked, but this is where he gets a little ultra-competitive.
Payne in the post. He's covered by Westbrook. Pass to Ayton. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Lee. Walker with some nice D. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
Saw the box score the next day and thought about those percentages. They had guys just going off in that one.
To stop the run, here's Ayton. Great D that time from Davis. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, guys. With head coach Monty Williams. Coach, how do you get things going a little bit more offensively?
Well, we got to set screens. We got to get stops. If we're getting stops, we can play in transition. That opens up a lot for us.
Yeah, you guys are hard to beat when you're out and running. We'll see if that happens more. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 1 assist. What'd you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
They're getting into the lane whenever they want, getting some high percentage looks. I don't see the coaching staff switching up too much. Keep it simple. Force your opponent to adapt to you.
Shaq, what'd you think about Phoenix?
The shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. Their coach should absolutely be ripping into the fits that. They need to take some pride on the other end and just lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
Phoenix, get on your feet.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Torrey Craig is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. It is hard to forget the crazy draft night for Bridges in 2018. Drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, his mom was an employee with the team. But he was traded an hour later to Phoenix. He says, it was tough, but once I came here, I loved it. The group of guys we had, I knew I wanted to be here. And they are sure glad they got him, Kevin.
They are indeed, no doubt. D.A., thank you.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play. Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 in field goal attempts. So he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up.
On the wing, Booker. And Lonnie Walker picks up the foul.
Lonnie Walker, the fourth.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Back to Ayton. For Davis, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. After being selected first overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, and a guy who can score at a high level when asked to.
James with the bucket.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Booker outside. Back to Paul. There's the dish to Booker. Bridges outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Paul. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. That one goes in. 28 points for LeBron.
You love it when a star player like Anthony Davis is willing to share the ball and find a teammate.
Craig, good.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Bounce pass from Westbrook. Here's Walker. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one. Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
Suns have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. He kicks to Bridges. Paul outside. Pass to Booker. From deep. The rebound by the Lakers. Over to the left wing. For 3, Westbrook. Los Angeles with another miss. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Paul against Westbrook. Paul outside. Dishes it to Bridges. Craig down low. Brown on him. Ayton. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Bridges with the steal. And Paul with a clear path to the hoop. Finished off the break. Paul's got his 3rd basket of the night.
The attention Mikal had on that play helped him out to get that steal.
Right side to Walker. From downtown. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Greg, here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot. But I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years. And I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
And for Westbrook, you talk about playing with a controlled intensity. And when he does that, he's unstoppable.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Biyombo is checked in for 8. Okogie comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Devin Booker. Poked away. Pass to Okogie. Takes the 13-footer. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Westbrook against Craig. Drops in the layup for 2. Westbrook's got 13.
Well, Russell, tenacious and also flexible as an athlete. He absorbs that kind of contact and completes the move.
Biyombo with it. Davis is there. Paul outside. Here's Biyombo. And the dunk by Biyombo.
Pretty much count on double-digit assists from Chris Paul, one of the best passers in league history.
Out left to the wing. Here's Walker. The kick out to LeBron. And now Paul pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Basket counts. 8 points for him.
And on that kind of play, no one can match up with Paul going back the other way. Just too crafty and too skilled. He's going to do damage.
Here's James. Here's Davis. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Davis has got 19 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Lakers have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Westbrook against Paul. Here's Davis. Left side, Brown. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Offensive rebound. Davis on the follow.
Well, just beating the defense to the glass and putting it right back up. AD, a powerhouse inside.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. .59 seconds left to play in the third. There's the pass to Shamet. Clock at 6. Davis with the double team. Paul passes to Okogie. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Passes it to Walker. On the wing, James from past the arc. And that one is off. And Phoenix the other way now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game. The Suns have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Paul. From 15 feet away, and he knocks down the jumper. Paul's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Biyombo with the block. And here is Paul. And so it's Los Angeles, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. Their defense has been active and effective. Back to the action in just a minute. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. The backcourt pair for them, Westbrook and Walker. They'll go small with LeBron at the 4 and Davis at the 5. And it's Brown in at the small forward.
First team foul.
And Los Angeles guys shooting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. Bounce pass from Westbrook. From deep, Walker. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Lee with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Lee passes to Paul. Good work there as it goes. Paul's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Suns.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Westbrook. And the layup falls.
Russell Westbrook.
Don't say this much about guards, but big boy strength there as Westbrook does not give in to the aggressive defense.
Paul kicks to Lee. And that's a foul, and it's called on Troy Brown. That'll be his second foul of the game. Rumors continue to fly about possible league expansion. Brent, any cities you'd like to see join the league?
Oh, man, there's a lot of great options out there, Kevin. But I would like to see the league go to 32 and have 16 in each conference. I think that would be great. And there's a city in the Pacific Northwest that deserves a team. And I think you know where I'm talking about. Seattle.
James outside from deep three-point range. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. 18 feet out. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And stolen by Booker. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. And taken away by Brown. Kicks it to Walker. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists in the game.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Davis against Ayton. Booker in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Pulls up on the wing, and it's good off the back rim and in. Booker's got 4 points this quarter.
Up the confidence of Devin Booker. When he gets a screen, he knows what he wants to do.
To the wing right side. From deep, Walker. It's hauled in by the Suns. Paul outside. They grab their own miss. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And that one's good. Westbrook.
And Russell continues to play with that undeniable confidence. Gets into the close part, teeth of the defense that time.
With 3, Booker, good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 6 assists here tonight.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
And he can't jam it through.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
And now the fast break, LeBron with the ball. And it's Biyombo with the rebound.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
And it's good, 2 points. 30 points for LeBron.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And the Suns call time.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, Patrick Beverley.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
And at last, he gets a little redemption. You know, it's been several games since he's been at his best. He's really been having a tough time. Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for the Suns. Mikal Bridges comes in for Washington. Here's none. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
Here's James. Westbrook against Ayton. And it's Westbrook, that time on the assist by LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Payne. Davis against Ayton. And Brent, nowadays there are so many options for the great high school basketball player in this country and overseas. Do you see the G League Ignite and similar ways as a positive overall?
Well, I think right now you'd have to say that the G League Ignite has been a successful experiment, and that run is going to continue. You get guys like Jalen Green, who was drafted by the Houston Rockets and came in, had a sensational rookie season. That pathway has led him there, so I think they're doing a good job. The interesting thing, Kevin, to talk about is what colleges have done in response to that and what's going on in the NIL space. How does that change the dynamic in the future? Good idea to make Ayton earn it at the line because he's a menace in the paint. Don't let him get that shot off.
A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Landale's checked in. Okogie comes in for Bridges. Landry Shamit's checked in for Devin Booker, and Washington subbed in for Cameron Payne. Here's James. Lays it up off the glass. James has got 10 points here in the second half.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Ayton against LeBron. The fader. And the Suns miss again.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Davis, and finished off by Davis.
AD delivering on an all-star caliber performance here tonight.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LeBron.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Nunn looking around. Pass to Davis. Outside Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sinks the three-pointer.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. The pass to Ayton. Here's Okogie, defended by Nunn. Back to Ayton. For 3, Okogie. They get it back, passes it to Washington. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Russell, congrats. How satisfying is this win?
It's great. You know, did what we were supposed to do. We came in and competed at a high level defensively for the most part and got the win.
And you continue to keep it rolling, Russ. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long.
But after that, you're gonna get better players, you'll be able to get rewarded for it, and then you'll be able to, like, just to jump into online, there's Triple Threat Online, which is 3-on-3, with you're controlling all 3 players, or you could do it in co-op, which is you and your friends using your favorite players. So like I could be LeBron James, you could be Kevin Durant, and your friend could be Giannis, and we can go up like as if we're in the park and do it online. It's just so much fun. So you just want to get used to it, maybe in clutch time. And once you're ready, jump into Triple Threat, and then Unlimited is there for you.
Up next, the Grizzlies taking on the Kings. For the Memphis Grizzlies.